friends, today I'm going to show you how to make this super cute Borzoi keychain. I think this can be a very cute accessory for your bags or for your backpack, even though just to go with your keys. To make this project, you'll need some white yarn and some black yarn. Here I'm using the Red Heart Comfort. And the hook I'm using here is size 6, 3.5 millimeters, and a pair of 10 millimeter safety eyes. You will also need your stitch marker and a pair of scissors, and also some stuffings. And finally, you will need a keychain. Any keychain will do. If you don't have any keychain, you can simply use a yarn to tie a knot on top of it, or just make a string. Oh, of course, you will also need some sewing needles. So let's get started. Before we start, please understand this is not a crochet lesson. If you don't know how to crochet at all, I do have Amigurumi Crochet Basic 101 on my YouTube channel for absolutely beginners. So you can check out those lessons and then come back to this tutorial when you're ready. Let's start with the head, and first of all we are going to make a magic ring. To make a magic ring, you will start like you are going to make a slip knot, like this. But instead of making a slip knot, you don't finish. At this point, you will grab this tail and go up and then chain 1. There you go. This is the magic ring. And then you're going to make 6 single crochet into this magic ring. This is round 1 of the head. 4, 5, 6. So at the end of round 1, you should have a total of 6 single crochet. And now we're going to go to round 2. Make sure you mark your first stitch. In round 2, we're going to make 1 single crochet increase, 1 single crochet increase. Repeat this pattern for 3 times. 1 single crochet increase, 1 single crochet increase. At the end of round 2, you should have total of 9 stitches. And now we're going to round 3. In round 3 and round 4, we are going to make single crochet around. So just go ahead to repeat this pattern for round 3 and round 4, single crochet around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. At the end of round 3, you should have total of 9 stitches, and your piece might look like this right now. I want you to do this. Use your finger to poke it like that and make sure it look like that. Okay, we're going to go ahead to make round 4. Round 4 is the same pattern of round 3. You will do single crochet around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The reason why we just poke it out, because we are not going to work from the inside. We're going to work from the outside, which is the right side. Okay, so your piece should look like this right now. This is the end of round 4, total of 9 stitches. And we're going to go to round 5. In round 5, we are going to make 2 single crochet and increase. Repeat this for 3 times. 1, 2 single crochet, increase. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, increase. So at the end of round 5, you should have total of 12 stitches. And now we're going to go ahead to round 6. From round 6 to round 9, you will single crochet around. So it's pretty easy. I'll see you at the end of round 9. This is round 6. Single crochet around. This is the end of round 9. You should have total of 12 stitches. And remember when we poked the piece when we were back at round 3, that's to make sure that we are working on the right side. This is the inside. So if your piece look like this, then that means you are at the wrong side, which is the inside. But it doesn't matter. It depends on which side do you like it better. I like the right side better though. It's more neat, but they're both great. And now we're going to start with the round 10. In round 10, we're going to make 3 single crochet increase and repeat this pattern for 3 times. Make sure you mark your first stitch. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. Okay, at the end of round 10, you should have total of 15 stitches. And now we're going to round 11th. In round 11th, we're going to make 4 single crochet increase. Repeat this pattern for 4 times. Mark your first stitch. 2, 3, 4, increase. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, increase. At the end of round 11, you should have total of 18 stitches. And as for round 12 to round 14, we are going to make single crochet around. So go ahead, just make single crochet around from round 12 to round 14. I will see you at the end of round 14. This is the end of round 14. You should have total of 18 stitches, and at this point we can start to stuff a little bit and insert the safety eyes. I inserted the safety eyes at round 11 and 12. The distance between both eyes are about 3 to 4 stitches. And now we're going to go ahead to round 15. In round 15, we're going to make 1 single crochet decrease. Repeat this pattern for 6 times. One, decrease. 1 single crochet, decrease. 1 single crochet, decrease. 1 single crochet, decrease. 1 single crochet, decrease. Okay, at the end of round 15, you should have total of 12 stitches. And we're going to round 16, which is the last round of this part. We're going to make decrease around. I would just stuff a little bit more. Looks about right. Okay. decrease around, decrease. At the end of this round, you should have total of 6 stitches. Okay, and now we're going to close off, so just cut off the yarn, leave a tail. We're going to simply close off the opening. Like that. Oh. Make a knot. And then insert to any part of this head and cut it off. The head is done. Then we're going to make the ear. We're going to make 2 of them. Before we start to make the ear, I want you to leave a tail about this long and then start to make the ear. To start, we're going to chain 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to insert to the second chain from the hook, which is this one. This is the second chain from the hook. In the second chain from the hook, we're going to make a half double crochet increase. 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochet in the same stitch, and then we're going to make 6 half double crochet along. 1, 2 half double crochet, 3 half double crochet, 4 half double crochet, 5 and 6 half double crochet. This is one side of the ear. You're going to make another one. I'll meet you at the end of the second ear. And make sure that you also leave a tail and cut it for the sewing later. Now the both ears are done and we are ready to sew them together. The reason why we're leaving 2 tails for this part is because it will be easier for you to sew later. Let me show you how. When we're sewing this part to the head, if we didn't leave a long tail before we start, this part will be so short and it will be so hard to hide into it. So now it's long enough, so later when we finish, we can tie a knot with this, no problem. So I'm going to sew the ear at about around 14 to 15, about right here. This is also the other tools you might consider to have. This will help you to place the part in place before you sew them to secure. So I sew mine at this part. I sew mine here. And of course, you can adjust yours to your favorite. And this looks right to me, so I'm going to start the sewing. Just go ahead to sew them to the head and secure them. Oops. Remove the pin and then keep going. Okay, this is the part I'm talking about. Say you're already finished, and if this tail that we start with is long enough, it's so easy for you to just thread the start tail, just thread the tail and then sew around the ear again like that to hide the end, and then tie both tail together to leave a very, very clean surface like that. And you just cut it. And then hide the tail into the body, into the head. Look how neat it is. And you don't have to worry about there will be tail poking out of the head. Okay, let's do the same to the other side. Okay, move this part. Remove the pin. When you're done, you still have a knot right there when you first start, right? So just ignore it. Go insert out to any point of the head and thread this tail. And then hide this knot that we don't want. Simply like that. Pull, and it's gone. And now stick out to the same spot for another tail, and then tie a knot. Hide the tail back to the head. There you go. It's very clean. Now we're going to sew the nose. You're going to cut off a black yarn about 30 inches, maybe longer. Insert your needle from the bottom of the head, where the chin is, and then you want to come out at round one of the head at the chin spot right here. Just leave long enough for you to tie a knot later. And at this point, make sure the length of the nose is long enough to cover round one, and round two. So I'm going to insert in the middle of the round two, and then come out at the same spot of the chin that I just come out. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to repeat again. This is the point when you decide how big you want your nose. If you want it big enough, then you can decide from here. I want it to be about this big. So I also insert to the round two of the nose. Make sure it's the same length of the first one. And then go to the other side of the nose. Make sure I want it to be this big. Also, same as the other side. Make sure they are even, like that. So later, I'm going to repeat this over and over again until I fill in the white part of here and here. This might take a while. Just take your time and adjust every single time. As you can see, I still have some white spot that I have to fill in. So just keep going. I'm almost done. The last one. Okay, at this point, if this nose shape looks good to you, then you can stop right here, insert back to the chin, and then come out at the same spot when you first insert it in. And make sure this will cover the white spot. And now you can tie a knot. Cut off the end and then tie a knot to secure. And hide it back to the body. Use your hook to kind of hide the black spot into the cotton. There we go. And now if you want to add a keychain like that, you can use a thread of the white yarn to sew the keychain to secure. Just find any spot that you want the keychain to be attached. I think here looks right to me. Do this a couple times to secure it. Same thing. Looks about right. And also tie a knot to secure. Oops. Hide the tail back to the head again. And here's your Borzoi keychain. It's done. It's so cute. And they're so cute together. Look at them. Actually, I just made some Borzoi doll today. These are actually my most recent custom order. They're just adorable. And if following the tutorial is not your thing, or you're looking for this version of the Borzoi with the full body, the written pattern is in my pattern store. You can find a link below in the description box. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed today's tutorial. I'll see you in the next one.